Wow. You know what I think I'm going to play? I think you talked me into
Hi
it.
there, V. TY, please send me a song, anything you'd like to hear. Bernie would love to play it for you.
I'm going to take a chance,
Okay.
and I'm going to hope that all of you, all of you have an open mind and listen to this song and not follow the people who are popular now. And unfortunately, so many people who are popular are prejudiced people, people who do not think for themselves. They follow along and they follow and they follow and they hurt people
Thank
and
you
they
so
don't
much, Just,
think
for the follow.
about what's right in this world. For example, all the people who hate Israel, they hate Israel. Israel is so horrible. Israel is so terrible. They're killing people. Israel is defending themselves in a war. And all of these people have nothing to say about that fucking bastard Vladimir Putin, that piece of shit who one day, just like Hamas killed thousands of Jews having fun at a music festival, this fucking piece of shit, Vladimir Putin, killed lots of Ukrainians. And nobody gives a damn. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, there's a war going on. I think I remember it. What's going on? Every day people are dying and nobody's protesting about that. So there's a psychological reason why people hate Israel. And it's really difficult to go into because I could talk for about an hour and a half why people hate the Jews so much. And people learn, people do what they learn, people do what they're told. And it's really, really sad. But I want to sing a song for you that is on YouTube and it's also on TikTok. And Mindy and I wrote this song. And we wrote this song after we were sadly amazed how the world has turned against Israel because of what terrorist organizations do to Jewish people. For thousands of years, how can I put it to make sense? I'm going to just say it. The Muslim religion could be a beautiful religion, but unfortunately, so much of the religion of Islam is tainted by hatred of the Jews. Isn't that sad?
Amen to that.
It's so sad. And here's the song that we wrote. So people would always say, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Number one, there's no such a country as Palestine. It does not exist. Now you may say, oh, listen to this guy talking. He's lying. He's bullshitting. No. In 1948, the country was called Palestine. And it was a beautiful country. And it was inhabited by Jews and Arabs. And most of them got along well together. And then people who were the kings of the Arab countries decided, hey, we can't have the Jews have their own country because they believe in democracy. And there's not one country around Israel, these Arab countries, that is a democratic country. There is not one. They are all ruled by kings and queens. Forget about it. Women suck. They hate women. Women have to cover their heads and women have to be subservient. And they've taught their children and they've taught everybody and they forced everybody to believe that the Jews in Israel are like worms and like rats, and it's absolutely disgusting. And if there's anybody here listening to me who's bothered by what I'm saying, yeah, you should be bothered because it hurts to face the truth. Am I telling the truth or am I lying? From my heart, I'm telling you the truth. Here's a song that Mindy and I wrote. I am preaching I am preaching. You're right, Nate. I'm preaching because people have to be taught. People have to be taught the truth because there's so many lies going on.
And I think aside from what Bernie just said, in agreement with everything he just said, that most people, or a good percentage of the people, we have a commercial now, I don't know if you guys do as well, don't have the courage and the fortitude and the strength and the trust and the belief in self to be able to say the things that we do. Because we're just not going to pacify something or someone to get a vote, to get a follow, to get a sub, to get a donation. Absolutely not. We would rather have nothing but our integrity and our good feel of talking what reality means to us and what reality is. Once our commercial ends, Bernie's going to sing the song we wrote. We hope you enjoy it. Listen to the lyrics. The music is beautiful, but the lyrics really do. It does say it all.
Here we go. From the river to the sea, Israel's light shines endlessly. Through every trial, every plea, Israel will always be. From the river to the sea, where dreams are born wild and free. Mountains high and valleys low, in Israel's heart our spirits glow. From the river to the sea, Israel will always be. We must fight hard with all our strength against this ruthless enemy. Through the sands of time, we cannot forget our Jewish history. From the river to the sea, may peace be our decree. Make our land safe for you and me. So let us sing with voices clear. From the river to the sea we cheer. For in our hearts eternally Israel will always be. From the river to the sea, Israel will always be. Israel will always be. Through the sands of time, we cannot forget our Jewish history. From the river to the sea, may peace be our decree. Make our land safe for you and me. So let us sing with voices clear. From the river to the sea we cheer. For in our hearts eternally Israel will always be. From the river to the sea, Israel will always be. Israel will always be. Israel will always be. In 1948, there was a country called Palestine. And then the United Nations, the greatest world organization, had a vote from all the countries. And they changed the name of Palestine to Israel. So there is no Palestine, no matter what anybody wants to tell you. Palestine doesn't exist. The Arab people who lived in the land of Israel, the land now which is Israel, tried to kill all the Jews in Israel because their leaders said, we must fight against these Jews who want to take away our religion and our land, which was not true. They just could not accept it. They called it the Nakba, the Holocaust against the Arabs. It wasn't at all. They just turned things around. They wouldn't accept Jews coming from Europe. They wouldn't accept the Jews who loved peace, shalom, who wanted peace with the Arabs, who wanted to go back to their homeland, the place where Jews worshipped for thousands and thousands of years, way before Islam, way before Christianity. It was the land of Israel, and the Jews were happy before it was called Israel to say, we live in Palestine. Why, when I was a little boy, the land that I loved, the home of our Jewish people, our Jewish nation, the nation which gave the Jewish religion, the birthplace of Christianity and Islam. It was Palestine. And then came World War II, where 6 million Jews were murdered by the Nazis, who were aligned with the Arabs, who were aligned with every Arab country that surrounded Israel, and they tried to destroy Israel again. But the great miracles happened, and the Arabs think this time they're going to win. They'll never win, because Israel will always be from the river to the sea. So let us sing with voices clear, from the river to the sea we cheer. For in our hearts eternally, Israel will always be from the river to the sea. Israel will always be. Israel will always be. Israel will always be. Nefesh Yehudi Homiyah Fateh Mizrach Kahadaima Ayin Etzion Sophia Holo Avdo Tikvateinu Ha-tikva Shenot Halpaim Liot Hamhofshi Be'atseinu Eretz Sion Yerushalayim Liot Hamhofshi Be'atseinu Eretz, the land of Zion, the birth of Zionism. Zion, Yerushalayim. Him. From the river to the sea, Israel will always